Yes, you ain't that, you ain't a Mac too. Saying this shit, bitch, it's a ghetto clap too.
Now this one, I know I'm late on this video, but I ain't know when to start it because I gotta do a whole lot of editing. Still got more videos to make, and more videos to edit, and more videos to post. But first story time that we're gonna start off with is how I called my ex and she was on the phone with him. Well, I ain't gonna say that she was on the phone, but like she was hugged up in another nigga while kissing the nigga in my face. So look, this is what happened. It was, I'm gonna say, back in when? I'm gonna say like 2018. Yeah. 2018, right? 2018. Around, I'm gonna say either 4. It was like it was between 4 and 6, around 4 or 6, like around the afternoon time. And me and her recently had gotten into an argument or whatever, right? You know how that shit go. Y'all into the first 3 months, well, the first month, going good. Like I was saying, yeah, second month, y'all be still, I'm gonna say, not, y'all gonna be like together, but like more toxic. Than third month, y'all tired of each other and shit. Y'all just, and fuck you. You hate her, and then she saying this shit, and then you saying that shit. But it was a little relationship. Well, it went from a relationship to an entanglement. That little bullshit. You know how that little situation came out with Will Smith and Jada thing, the whole little, I said Jada, not Jada, but what the fuck shorty name is, with the little entanglement shit. So yeah, later that evening, my friend Tay had called me and was like, yo, your ex said call or whatever. And I found that a little bit confusing because 1, she told me not to call her. 2, like, what's the point of me calling you back? We just had a whole argument. Like, I don't see none of that shit. That's that little toxic shit. I ain't trying to do all that back and forth shit. So, he was like, call her, and I was like, why should I call her? I mean, everything that was supposed to be said is already said. He was like, I don't know, she just wants you to call her for some reason. So I called her on Instagram. First time she didn't pick up. Then called again. Second time she didn't pick up. So at this point, I had to text my partner. I texted him back. I'm like, I'm not finna, blow up her damn phone. Like, you telling me that she said to call her and she not even picking up, so ain't no purpose. He was like, hold on. So he went to go call her. I found that shit a little bit suspicious. Like, the hell my homeboy, like, what the hell y'all niggas got going? So this time he on the phone with her, and I get a call from both of them, and they added me to this call. So I joined the call, and he was like, yo, whatchamacallit, say what you got to say. You want him to call you. So I'm sitting there with my camera on, listening. I already done paused the game by then because I was, hooked onto the game. She turns on her camera, and next thing you know, like, the camera's like propped up like this. But I'm noticing that some shit is a little bit off. Because 1, she's not standing directly in the camera. 2, she's looking up on her right side, on the side of the camera, on the right side. And I'm like, what the hell are you looking at? And she was like, nothing, I'm just looking at my, my new boyfriend. I'm like, how is that to a new boyfriend after we just got into an argument? Like, literally, 15 minutes. 15 minutes passed, and you just found your boyfriend, bro. That shit a little bit crazy. And I was like, bro, your cousin must be standing in front of you. She said, no, it's her boyfriend. So her cousin came from the left side, and she's still looking up at the right side. I'm like, man, this bitch already, shorty over here playing my emotions, bro. But when she was holding out her hand, she pulled this nigga in closing. She pulled him in the camera. And to my suggest, bro, no, like, this bitch really done got her nigga. Just that quick. Pulled in, and she was like, you know, such and such, you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. Oh, this shit happened, you always do this, you know, that shit. I'm not, at this point, I'm not even worried about what she's saying. My main focus on him. One thing for sure is, if you gonna do something or replace me, bro, replace me with somebody better, bro. There should be no reason of why your boyfriend look like he been hit by a car and they just left his ass there. Like, dude, body just all dismantled and disfigured, looking like a straight, like, you just look like a weird version of Shamar. Like, Shamar even more fucked up. Like, his body all turned like this. I'm like, what the fuck? And then, to me, bro, I don't know if I should be mad or should I just laugh at the bitch? Because number one, dude barely gripping on her ass right, bro. I don't know what that little kiss was. She reaches in for a kiss, look like the nigga finna maul her face. Like, the nigga whole mouth went around this bitch's lips. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, wow. So, really, this what we doing now? Like, we doing this shit? Like, all them other times, but I could've did the same shit with your kids, but this one, like, yeah, but that shit right there, that shit crazy, bro. You really did all that petty shit. You really wasted, like, 20 minutes of my time just to show me Shamar and whatever the fuck you supposed to be. Like, what the hell? Fast forward, years later, I get a text message from her. She told me to call her. I pick up the phone. She like, yo, yada, yada, dude. You remember when this happened, that happened? You know, basically trying to apologize for all the shit that she was saying. But me being the bigger person, bro, I ended up telling her, like, you know, I forgive you for what you did, but, like, the shit's still there, bro. Like, you know, what you did fucked me up for a little while. But it is what it is, bro, because I'm up now, shawty. Like, hey, you did this. Now I'm on to better things and shit. You telling me about what he did, what size, what he did wrong. I'm like, yeah, but that's your fault, because that's number one. Like, hey, that's the nigga that you chose. You did that your damn self, so you put that on you. I don't want to hear all this shit. All I just need to, hey, a fair little apology. Hey, fuck on somewhere. But yeah, that's how that shit happened to me in my face. But yeah, that's it.
I'm talking green tip, 5.56 in a blick too. Oh, he lack, blick him, blick you. Oh, he on that shit too. I used to hit licks too. Nigga shot a K at me. Okay, but he missed too. He ain't this, he ain't that. He ain't the blood, he ain't the Mac. He be saying this and that. It's gon' get him clapped too. Ryan with a Big Mac. Bitch, this ain't no fast food. I just shot a foul ball. It's good because I made the rules. That boy sweet as hell.